maybe let's start with verbal ability. Verbal तूने फाड़ा है. What were the strategies you followed? मेरा पढ़ा है क्या काम आया? And also वो rules वगैरह काम आए कि नहीं? Dashboard से क्या तू regularly पढ़ रहा था? EON पढ़ रहा कि नहीं? We know details about all these things so that
I gave a CAT mock randomly, and I used to solve these CAT VRCs and verbal section randomly. So what the problem which I found was that I wasn't bad at English or the regular English which we use in our daily lives, or let's say I had the habit of reading articles, etc., everything. But something wasn't working for me when it came to VRC section of CAT when I used to give random mock tests. But after I joined CATKing and I started attending your classes, I came across your rules, and when I started applying those in VRC, I started getting the results, which it was reflecting in the scores which I was getting. So that is when I realized something which even you had told us as well, कि you do not have to apply your own brain while solving reading comprehension.
Yeah.
And I feel that was the biggest eureka moment for me. कि मतलब if the author tells you that the sky's color is green, you do not have to apply your brain कि पहले what I was doing is sky color has to be blue. But when the author is saying it's green. So again, your rules came in really handy, and apparently on the D-Day, I ended up getting 11 correct out of 12 I had attempted. So that was the level of execution which I came across by following your rules. Plus something which I had strategized for VRC was I used to give a lot of mocks. So mock tests were one thing which I was totally into. But one thing which I realized was that philosophical RCs weren't working for me. And I realized that there's nothing wrong if I'm not getting philosophical RCs right. It's just that if I see a philosophical RC, even if it is an easy one, I won't touch it. Right? So I had this strategy while going for it. And another strategy which I had was I'll attempt 3 RCs at any cost. I won't attempt any 4 RC, or I won't attempt only 2 RCs. I will strictly go for 3 RCs. That's it.
बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. ये जो बोलते हैं यार पेपर से पेपर चेंज हो सकता है, पेपर मुश्किल हो सकता है, पर तूने पहले ही मन बना लिया कि मैं 3 आरसी तो करूंगा ही करूंगा, 1 आरसी पक्का छोड़ूंगा. तो can this strategies be helpful based on your analysis of past couple of years? Because I'm a big fan of this. हर टॉपर बंदा ऐसे ही करता है. But what's your take on that?
Sir, these strategies which I'm talking about right now are absolutely tailor-made, and this pattern can only be observed when you give adequate number of mock tests, because you realize what journey your brain goes through while solving everything. Right? So I don't think this is something which can go for everyone. Everyone has to see where they stand and how they can go about maximizing their score, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to get as high a CAT score as possible.
बढ़िया यार. तो ये है भाई की जर्नी 99% की फॉर श्योर. एंड वो एऑन से रीडिंग कर रहा था तो थोड़ा बुक्स पढ़ता था.
Sir, I used to read Aeon essays, but I found them tad bit too much for me. So I started reading things like newspapers, or let's say which can add to my general knowledge as well. Though Aeon essays do add as well, but I found them slightly hard to digest for me. So again, I used to read as much as possible, because for CAT, I feel it's the comprehending speed which matters, not just the reading speed or reading in general.
Yeah.
So I focused on that, and that came in handy. Like I found that on the D-Day, I was able to read RCs in one go, which saved a lot of time, and I was able to navigate it through.
बहुत ही बढ़िया यार, बहुत ही बढ़िया.